Now, Winnie Cameron, where were you born?
I was born in Bunraver and Westport.
How long ago?
A lovely village.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 86.
You're 86.
So that's still, I remember it anyways.
And were you born in the hospital or were you born at home?
I was born at home.
In the house?
In the house, yeah. In the old house.
And were there many of you in the house?
Mary, Bridget, John, Tommy, Jimmy, myself. 6 of us.
6 in the parents. 8 people. And many bedrooms had you?
2.
How would you manage that? How would you manage to live in there, yeah?
Don't ask me. That's to be told.
And many beds had you?
How many beds?
Mm.
We were lucky if we had one.
Were you all in the one bed?
Oh, no. No, we were scattered.
You were scattered around the house, yeah. And had you many neighbours out there that time?
Oh, God, we had a lot of neighbours in the village then. It's so sad they're all gone now nearly.
Who was in the village that time?
There was Gibbonses. John Gibbons, if you ever heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was an O'Malley's next to him. Then there was a Johnny Kelly and Kate Conway. Then there was my aunt. Then there was Mary Agnes and Tom Conway. Then there was Sonny Geraghty and his wife. And then there was our house. And then Dad had a new cousin, that was it.
And all them houses.
The old house to bit.
All them houses were close together, were they?
Oh, they were.
And many of them are left now, you think?
Well, I was at my cousin's funeral last week and there's only 1 or 2 left.
Huge changes.
Um,
And where did you go to school from there then?
We went to school. We walked to school in our feet May Day.
In May Day. Started on May Day.
Oh, it started May Day and that was, we'd be looking forward to that. But your feet be all stone bruises and everything.
What's a stone bruise anyway?
Pardon?
What's a stone bruise?
Oh, well, you'd be all cut underneath.
Cut underneath.
So we didn't care.
And what school did you go to?
We went to
Knackrowski's here. And who was teaching you that time?
Mrs. Duffy, a lovely, lovely woman.
And where was she from?
Oni Hughes.
And Oni Hughes.
Yeah. And God have mercy on them. They were lovely teachers.
And were there many pupils in it?
Oh, it was a lot. We were all mixed up, you see.
Mm.
And it was all the boys and girls. They were all
mixed
in
up.
one place.
Yeah. And many rooms were in the school, in Knackrowski school that time?
2.
2. Just 2.
The girls were in with Mrs. Duffy and then out to Oni Hughes.
So Mrs. Duffy had the junior infants, is it? Mrs. Duffy had the junior infants, the small ones.
She had, yeah.
And Oni Hughes had the bigger ones.
She had.
Mm. And how many years did you spend there?
I spent until I was 14 till I got my exam.
Mm. What exam was it that time?
Primary.
Primary cert.
I passed the primary,
Mm-hmm.
and he said to me, "Now, Una, you always call me Una. You're to further your education. I'd like if you went to the tech for a while." So some of them then that didn't pass, I felt awful sorry for them. But we forgot all that anyway. I said to myself, I'm going to get earning money.
Yeah.
So my uncle came from America.
Mm-hmm.
He bought me a lovely bicycle. Well, that to me was an airplane.
What make was it?
Rally.
Rally.
Yeah.
That was the main bike that time.
And I used to get it fixed up Jimmy Welsh. And, you know, when it get punctured.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so prompt. If he told you he would have it ready at a certain time, he always had it ready.
And would he fix it on the same day?
He would.
He would.
Yeah.
And did you cycle in and out to work then?
Oh yes, did I love cycling. My God, when I got up on that bicycle, no one ever was as happy in their life. So when I go to heaven, the first thing I'm going to ask is St. Peter, not going to let you have a bike.
A rally. And where did you work then?
I worked in the thread factory.
And that's your first job, was it?
That was the first job.
And what age were you then?
We were 14.
14.
Oh, sure, we were so great crack.
And were there many of them in there at that age, 14-year-olds?
Well, I'd say they were all 14,
They're all 14. Yeah.
most of them.
And what job did you have then?
Putting the thread onto small little reels,
Yeah.
you know, off a big bobbin.
Yeah.
And I could work 2 machines at a time. When Courtship, my friend, when her aunt would be at home, I forget would it be having a baby or what, but I'd have her machine as well. So I used to make great money.
Mm. And who was the boss there? Who owned that place at the time?
John G. wasn't it? And the Hugheses.
They were in at that time, yeah.
Yeah, John G.
And many hours a week would you
It
work?
was him I got the job from.
Yeah. Many hours a week would you work?
We worked from 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening. And I'd be rushing on my best to go out to concert, you know, to go cleaning again and have the house lovely.
At home?
And John, my brother, he was great for doing the flowers.
Was he? A good gardener, yeah.
The rest of them had gone away, you see.
Okay.
Mira was
Of course, you were the last, yeah, weren't you? You were the youngest.
Jimmy is the youngest.
Jimmy's the youngest.
Yeah. We're the 2
Mm.
to do babies.
And when you were going to school, what kind of subjects were you doing? What did you learn in school?
We did everything. Oh, I hated science.
You do science, you did, yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
And what did you
That was
like?
the one thing I hated.
Which did you like? What was your best favourite subject?
Well, I put teaching catechism. I liked that.
You liked that? You were good at that?
I liked that.
Did you ever think you'd be coming a nun?
Oh, never. I'm a living life.
You were definite, yeah. And who was your pals in school that time then?
Well, I had a good few different pals because they were all
From the area, like, yeah.
They were all over near me, and some of them were from Cashel. You knew Mixie Conway?
I did, yeah.
Well, his youngest sister Josephine.
Mm-hmm.
I was a pal of hers.
Right.
And Rita Gibbons Frockfield. We were great pals all together. And all them Gibbons, every one of them are gone.
And how much were you paid a week at work? Can you remember?
£1.
£1 a week. That's what you started out as, yeah?
Pardon?
That's what you started with,
I
was it?
asked for a rise.
Did you get
And
it?
they said, yeah, you're a great worker, definitely. We want to have you.
Yeah.
We make it £1.
And how many
so I
years?
got a penny.
How many years? A penny. A penny.
A penny a rise. But we were happy.
And how many years did you work there for?
There for a few years.
Who was your manager?
Mr. Hilbron.
Where was he from?
He was English.
Not an Irish name, was it?
Oh, no.
No. He was a nice
Did you
man.
never hear of him?
Do you know Paddy O'Donnell when he was in there? Was he down there?
Oh, Paddy O'Donnell was an angel. We'd be drowned with wet to the skin in the morning from cycling in 6 Mile. So Paddy dried all our clothes. And I don't know what we put on us to cover ourselves up anyway. But Paddy took in the clothes into the boiler house.
He was in charge of the boiler
And he
house.
dried all our clothes. Well, he definitely lived up in heaven. Oh, yeah, he was a gas man.
And how did you spend your spare time when you were young now?
How to spend my time? We were put out working in the fields.
Work.
Plenty of work. You were never left idle in our house.
But at night time now when you're...
Oh, at night time? Oh, I went to an Irish school for a while in Nakruski. Farna Irish, we used to call him. He was Kennedy from Mill Street. So I went there. Then I used to go to Mrs. Hughes, where they lived on the corner. I went there for singing lessons.
Okay.
She'd tell me to come back tonight and all that. And she always had me on the stage. And one thing about Mrs. Duffy, she used to make our costumes, and they would do you good. Made out of crepe paper, little red ones. I remember that.
And what kind of songs did you sing that time? Can you remember any of the ones you used to sing?
Oh. Or should we sing Jenny Boy? Well, Miriam's the older sister. Jenny Boy was her song.
What was your song? You had a favourite song?
Mine was, she moved to the fair.
She moved to. That's a lovely song, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you still sing it?
What?
We might try it out after a while.
Yeah, but my voice is very hoarse this evening.
And when you got a bit older then, did you go to dances or anything like that? Or
Did I go to dances?
to meet the fellas? Or
I got a present from going into the pavilion because I was the first girl in the hall. There was two of us, we'd be sitting outside waiting for it to open. Myself and Rita Gibbons Farkfield. So we didn't know there was a prize that night. So I was in first. We knew nothing. But when it came to the end of the night, I got the prize. I got a beautiful vase. But the kids broke it. You couldn't have anything.
And what was the prize for being in first, is it?
Pardon?
What was the prize for being in first, is it?
Oh, yes. And, we loved dancing. We'd be dancing on the floor, waiting for the fellas to come in. So Eamon Salmon was a great one for bringing me dancing. He was a marvellous dancer.
Did he fancy you, do you think?
Pardon?
Did he fancy you?
Poor Eamon didn't. He was a lovely fella.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was a good dancer.
Oh, but he was a great dancer.
And who were the other good dancers that time? The chick there.
What chick?
Chick.
Oh,
Chick. A new chick. Chick was a good dancer, yeah.
Oh, but you know something, so over here to get a dance off.
Why?
One day I said to him, you never gave me that dance the last night. So I was above in some shop up the town one day, and he walked across and he bought me an Easter egg. Now, he said, that's the night I promised you to dance and you didn't get it.
Oh, wasn't he? Wasn't that nice of him, wasn't it?
He was lovely. I came down and said to John, now, your eye is wiped. I said, I got an Easter egg.
Okay. And can you remember any of the bands that played down there in your time?
Oh, God, they were Flipper Character,
Yeah.
I think.
It was a show band time, was it?
Oh, they were. We used to have to stand up on the floor an awful lot and clap. You'd be standing for a good while.
Why?
And clapping because they'd be playing.
Would you not be dancing?
No.
Just
There was one period of the night that you just stood up there still and you just listened to them playing.
And were they good?
Oh, they were. Any of them that came were good.
So it was like a concert, really, was it?
Well, no, I think we had.
You probably had. Sure,
Yeah.
They're still going, I think, as a family.
Oh, they're going good all the time.
And were there any other dance halls besides the pavilion? Who owned the pavilion that time, do you know?
Tommy Tunney.
Tommy Tunney, okay.
Yeah.
And
he owned the Ideal.
What was that?
And the Ideal Cinema on James Street.
No, okay.
It's in there now.
And you go to the pictures like you would?
The pictures?
Films, yeah.
Oh, we should go to the films there. He had a cinema there, you see.
Okay.
So we'd go there.
Was there a dance hall there too, was it?
Oh, yeah.
And how did it work to have both in it?
Pardon?
Was it the same hall that was being used?
It was. There was upstairs and downstairs.
And would you have to pull back the chairs then after the film? How would you dance with?
Jeez, I forget that now.
Yeah.
Wait now.
How much did it cost to go to a dance that time? No?
I think it was £0.50.
Half a crown. And the films?
It was hard to have it.
Not for getting £1 a week. There's only 8 half crowns in the pound, wasn't there? Yeah. But it'd bring you a bit that time, £1, it would.
Then I went up to £4 and sure I thought I was rich.
Sure you were, relatively, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
£4 was a good lot of money that time.
I thought, marvellous. But sure, we loved it. We loved the thread factory.
Mm.
We never had an enemy in the world ever there.
Yeah. And were you there when it closed, no? Or did you leave before it closed?
No, but I remember it was burned down one time.
Well, they burned down, the thread
It
factory?
was. And we were in an awful way.
Oh, okay.
We were off work for a good while.
Was they burned to the ground?
Well,
Or were they able to save a bit of it?
I'd say it was.
Mm.
Yeah.
And what other dance halls were in around the area at the time?
I went to Hagar a few times. Didn't like it.
Why didn't you like Algar?
I went to the Gaiety. I didn't like it.
Mm.
So there was no place but the pavilion.
That was the main one, was it?
Oh my God, the whole lot of us. And then
And you got married then?
I got married then.
Who did you get married to?
Different story. Got married to John Cameron from Peter Street.
Immediately.
I used to say to him, I took you down off the hill. That's nothing. He said, I took you in, he said, pass the station and squeeze the water out of your feet.
And where did you meet him first?
Oh, the pavilion.
Pavilion.
And
Was that where all the
minute
romance?
The minute I danced to him, I said, that's it.
That's it.
That's it, I said
Well,
now.
and had you known them before that? You did.
Tons of them.
But you knew John before that.
No.
Did you not? No.
No, I didn't know John before.
I'm sure he wasn't living too far up
and
in Peter Street.
And I knew his pal. I went out with his pal, Michael Gavin.
Mm.
And no, I didn't know much at all about John.
Okay. And where was John working at the time?
John was in Hughes's.
Hughes's?
Yes.
Did you spend a lot of time there? He did?
Oh, he was there for years.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was that the only place they worked in, or did he work in other places?
No, he didn't.
That was yeah.
Hughes's.
So it must be a long time there then, yeah.
Yeah, he used to go up to Noni Hastings on Mill Street. Noni used to send for him.
Mm.
She had a pub. She'd be a sister now of Mick Hastings and John and all them.
Mm. And what was Westport like that when you were young? Was it a nice town, was
it? It was brilliant.
Mm.
We tied the bicycle to the tree on the mad.
Yeah.
And you're never afraid that anything would happen. You just put, left the pump on it and everything. Then we'd have the high heels. We'd have flat shoes on us and put the high heels on then.
For the pavilion?
For the pavilion. And then there was...
What did you do that for?
Pardon?
What did you do that for?
We couldn't walk up the hill in the high heels.
But why were you wearing high heels?
Oh, they were for the dance.
And what's the advantage? You can't dance in high heels.
Oh, that's when you can't dance. You can't dance without them.
Why wouldn't you dance without them?
Oh no, every one of us wore high heels. Mm. That's why we haven't a toe left now.
And were the skirts long or short that time? Or was it
times?
Was it up and down?
Changed.
Times it changed.
They were long, and then we had the mini.
Yeah, that's right. You had. You're giving off about the small skirts now.
Stuff,
And did you wear the mini? You did.
Pardon?
Did you wear the mini?
I did. Yeah.
And was your mother alive that time?
Oh, Mama was alive, yeah.
And what'd she say when you saw you going out the door in the mini?
Well, she never took a note. She never said anything to us. Mm. Whatever you wear.
Whatever you wear.
As
long as you behave yourself.
And we weren't told that either, because we had to have sense anyway, because it was well ploughed into us.
In school?
At home.
At home, yeah.
Yeah.
Were they strict?
Oh, my father and my mother, they would be strict.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I suppose they do no harm.
That didn't do no harm, but they were marvellous parents.
And what was the town like at the time?
It was lovely and easy. Just go around on your bicycle.
Your bike.
And you knew everybody.
Was there much traffic in it?
There was no cars.
No cars.
But we knew everybody, and we went into every shop, and we knew everybody in the shops. Mm.
And if you went uptown now on a Saturday morning, would there be many people there?
Well, I used to go shopping in the evening when John had come from work.
Mm.
He'd come in the door, and I was going out shopping.
Yeah.
And I always shopped in Sergi Hoban's.
Sergi Hoban's,
as you call it. I miss it to this day.
And were there many big shops in town at that time? What were the busy shops? Sergi's, I suppose, was one of them.
Sergi. Oh, yeah, Stephen Welsh.
Stephen?
Oh, yeah. I used to go up to Stephen as well.
Bought the first supermarket.
And I was off fan of it. It was lovely.
He had the first supermarket, didn't he?
He had the first supermarket in town.
In town, yeah.
And there was Mary Neelis from Newport. She was working there, so I knew the girls as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go into all the shops.
Was Matty Clark there?
Actually, we lived in Winnie with him.
He was with Lipton's, was he?
Oh my God, he was something else. He was the best crack in Ireland.
What way, like?
In every way it worked. It was even Patsy McGrail. And the two of them together was something, oh my God. And Mrs. Swaticar used to ask Mrs. Finnegan King Dr. Finnegan King.
Yeah.
She used to like to come down here to me in the morning to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
So she used to say, I'll meet you Saturday evening. We're going to Matty. So we went to Matty and she'd be putting the hand in, getting a bit of cheese. If you don't take your hand out of that, I cut it straight off you. She'd say, I want to be in for Winnie, she said. She's that way again, she said. But she was a lovely woman, Mrs. King.
Oh, she had.
Oh my God, she was lovely.
She used to do the glasses and the eyes,
Yeah.
eyes and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was the nicest person you could ever meet.
And where was her office at that time then?
Well, I don't know. All I know is
Do you ever go
she
into her?
was-
Do you ever
she
go into her
came
for?
down to me.
She came down to for glasses, like, is it?
No,
No.
we
Down
became
for the chat.
friends.
Yeah.
She come down for the old fag.
And you became very friendly with Curly.
Oh, myself and Corey, sure we were joined on the hip.
And where was Curly from that time?
Corey was from a village before you come to my village, Mass.
Mace, yeah.
Yeah,
What was her maiden name?
Corey Malone.
Curly
Now
Malone.
Mary was her right name.
Yeah.
See, she was born in England,
Okay.
so she's a Brit.
Hear that, Curly?
Ah, she's a gas woman
And you knew her all your life?
all our life,
All your life. Great friends.
always.
Good, that was nice.
Oh, the best.
Well, you were known as the twins, weren't you?
Huh?
You were known as the twins.
Oh, yes, the terrible twins.
Terrible twins, yeah.
Yeah.
But you weren't too bad.
We had great crack.
Yeah.
We had some laughs.
Has life changed much now since the old days to now?
Well, it has for me at the moment that I'm not so mobile, but I intend to get mobile.
But life outside, like, was it better in the old days or worse, or is it better nowadays? Or
Let's see now. There's nothing wrong with nowadays either,
yeah, yeah.
except that I think it's twice hard rearing a family.
Because obviously old people always say, "Oh, it's better than my time." You know? Do you think it is? Was? No.
Well, yeah, I think we had a nicer time going to the dances.
Yeah. Was it more relaxed? It was.
Ah, the dances were brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were the star, were you?
I have no stare.
No star.
I got no prize yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.